All right, I'd like to open the public hearing with regards to the Community Development Block Grant Micro Enterprise Assistance Program. At this time, I'll ask Andy to read the notice of public hearing.
Notice of public hearing. On September 17, 2025 at 6:20 p.m. at the Greene County Office Building, 4th floor, Legislative Chambers, 411 Main Street, Capitol, New York, for the purpose of hearing public comments on Greene County's current Community Development Block Grant CDBG project, Micro Enterprise Assistance Program 477-ME530-23 in the amount of $300,000. The CDBG program is administered by the New York State Office of Community Renewal, OCR, and provides resources to eligible local governments for housing, economic development, public facilities, public infrastructure, and planning activities with the principal purpose of benefiting low to moderate income persons. The hearing will provide further information about the progress of the CDBG project, including the number and nature of eligible businesses funded, community impact, and how the program has met with the HUD national objective of benefiting low to moderate income persons. Comments related to the effectiveness of administration of the CDBG project will also be received at this time. The hearing is being conducted pursuant to section 570.486 subpart 1 of the CFR and in compliance with the requirements of the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974 as amended. The location of the hearing is accessible to persons with disabilities. If special accommodations are needed for persons with disabilities, those with hearing impairments, or those in need of translation from English, those individuals should contact Victoria Kaiser at 518-719-3290 at least 3 days in advance of the hearing date to allow for necessary arrangements. Written comments may also be submitted to Victoria Kaiser at bkaiser@greenecountynY.gov or by mail to 411 Main Street, Suite 419, Catskill, New York 12414 until September 22nd, 2025.
All right, thank you, Tammy. The purpose of this public hearing is to hear comments from the public with regards to the CDBG math program, and I would just ask that if you wish to speak, that you state your name for the record, and with that, we'll begin the hearing. Is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the CDBG Micro Enterprise Assistance Program? I know I have James who would like to give us some information on this.
Yes, good evening. This specific public hearing is to wrap up the first micro enterprise application we were originally awarded in 2023. That program has successfully closed out once this public hearing details are submitted back to the state. We were awarded $300,000 towards a roughly $328,000 project. Of that, $255,000 were remitted to or awarded to approximately 12 micro enterprises across Greene County. Micro enterprises are classified as businesses with 5 or fewer employees, and those the entirety of the $255,000 were spent on eligible cost items, including working capital. The remaining $45,000 were split between program delivery and administration charges to both the county as well as hired consultants. So I'd be happy to answer any questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, James. And is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the CDBG MAP program? And third, ask again, is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the CDBG MAP program? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending the public hearing. This public hearing is closed. It's 6:25, actually 6:26. We're going to move directly into the second public hearing. I would like to open the public hearing with regards to the 2025 Community Development Block Program. At this time, I'll ask Tammy to read the notice of public hearing.
Notice of public hearing. Greene County will hold a public hearing on September 17, 2025 at 6:25 p.m. at the Greene County Office Building, 4th floor, Legislative Chambers, 411 Main Street, Catskill, New York, for the purpose of hearing public comments on Greene County's community development needs and to discuss the possible submission of one or more Community Development Block Grant CDBG applications for the 2025 program year. The CDBG is issued by the New York State Office of Community Renewal, OCR, and will make available to eligible local governments approximately $40 million for the 2025 program year for housing, economic development, public facilities, public infrastructure, and planning activities with the principal purpose of benefiting low to moderate income persons. Greene County is applying for $300,000 to implement a micro enterprise assistance grant program. This program would provide grants up to $35,000 to offset eligible business expenses to eligible startup or existing micro enterprise businesses within the county to meet the HUD national objective of benefiting low to moderate income persons. It is expected that $240,000 of the requested CDBG funds will assist eligible businesses benefiting low to moderate income persons, with the remaining funding utilized for expenses related to program delivery and grant administration. The hearing will provide further information about the CDBG program, including progress towards beneficiary goals and project objectives, and will allow for citizen participation in the development of any proposed grant applications and/or provide technical assistance to develop alternate proposals. The hearing is also an opportunity to review Greene County's other 2025 or recently completed CDBG activities, including a completed micro enterprise grant program and economic development assistance to Gray Willow Inc. Comments on the CDBG program or proposed projects will be received at this time. The hearing is being conducted pursuant to section 570.486, subpart 1 of the CFR and in compliance with the requirements of the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974 as amended. The location of the hearing is accessible to persons with disabilities. If special accommodations are needed for persons with disabilities, those with hearing impairments, or those in need of translation from English, those individuals should contact Victoria Kaiser at 518-719-3290 at least 3 days in advance of the hearing date to allow for necessary arrangements. Written comments may also be submitted to Victoria Kaiser at bkaiser@greenecountiny.gov or by mail to 411 Main Street, Suite 419, Castle, New York 12414 until September 22nd, 2025.
Thank you, Tammy. Purpose of this public hearing is to hear comments from the public with regards to the 2025 CDBG program, and I would just ask if you wish to speak, please state your name for the record. And with that, we'll begin the hearing. Is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the 2025 CDBG program? James?
Thank you. So as stated in the public hearing notice, this is for the upcoming round of microenterprise funding. Once again, rolling over the program that we recently closed out. We're expecting the same grant amount for $300,000, stated a similar split between funds, program delivery, and administration. We're expecting very similar results as the first round, approximately 12 microenterprises, and the creation of 8 to 10 jobs or jobs made available to low and moderate income individuals. Happy to answer any questions on the upcoming round. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, James. Again, is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the 2025 CDBG program?
What justifies a low to moderate income in order to be eligible for the 8 jobs that you're talking about?
It's a percentage of the annual area gross median income. So for 2025 in Greene County, I believe that number for a one-person household was 42 to 45,000. You take 80% of that, and if they make below that, then the job requirement is satisfied because you've made the job and funding available to a low and moderate income individual. That would be the business owner. The business owner's taxes show that they make above that amount based on their household size. They need to create a job opportunity for somebody that would fill that by a low and moderate income individual.
And if you can't find somebody that fits this template that wants to work, do they not hire somebody that doesn't fit within that template? Or will they not receive the funding?
The caveat is that the job is made available to you. So if they don't hire somebody, then they would have to submit an attestation that they tried. But we make sure that the applicants are advertising the jobs in places that are accessible to the low and moderate income individuals, and that typically satisfies the state's requirement.
So they could post the job announcement, but if they don't find any qualified candidates to fill that position, that's okay, that satisfies the requirement.
Yeah, the positions in nature are supposed to be entry level and that they'll provide training. So the qualification metric is supposed to be low, so that we can get entry level positions filled by folks that may have an opportunity to upskill themselves because they were able to get this job.
And who puts forth these job requirements and what your skill set is, James?
The job requirements are posted by Homes and Community Renewal, and there's also federal stipulations that tell you what you are able to advertise. But the premise of it, the goals of it are to have basic level jobs, entry level jobs that don't require any special skill sets. Or if they do, you'll provide training. So they're typically state and federal mandates.
Yes, good question.
Okay. All right, last time, is there anyone here this evening who wishes to be heard with regards to the 2025 CDBG program? Hearing none, this hearing is closed. Thank you for attending this public hearing. It is now closed. After 6:30. Keep it going, we can move into regular meeting. I'd like to call regular meeting number 9 for the year 2025 to order and ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer. If you would join me in pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a roll call, please.
Mr. Chairman, all legislators are present with the exception of legislators Lennon and Lambert.
All right, if there's no corrections or objections to the minutes of the previous meeting, I'll declare them approved. I get a motion and a second to dispense with committee reports.
And full board.
Mark for work. You. Everyone has the copy of the correspondence in our packets. That we can move right into the resolutions, please, Danny.
Resolution number 277-25, authorization of pay claims. Motion made by legislator Davis. Could I get a second?
Full board.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 278-25, authorization of pay claims highway. Motion made by legislator Davis. Could I get a second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 279-25, setting public hearing on local law introductory number 3 of 2025, a local law imposing and extending an additional mortgage recording tax in Greene County. Motion made by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Lapp.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 280-25, authorizing public hearing on tentative 2026 county budget. Motion made by legislator Davis. Could I get a second?
Second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 281-25, ratifying an agreement for advance payment and authorizing the Greene County Attorney to execute closing papers on behalf of the County of Greene. Motion made by legislator Davis, second by legislator O'Connell, and Chairman Linder.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 282-25, authorizing change orders numbers 19 through 20, Greene County Justice Center, contract GC-001, general construction. Motion made by legislator Legg, second by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 283-25, authorizing advertisement for bids for the 2026 travel guide and map. Motion made by legislator Handle, second by legislator Tru.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 284-25, awarding bid for appraisal, dry screen and wash using snow and ice control. Motion made by legislator Handle, second by legislator Slight and Martinez.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 285-25, authorizing memorandum of understanding between Greene County Department of Human Services and the Healthcare Consortium. Motion made by legislator Handle, second by legislator Lang.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 286-25, authorizing agreement between Greene County Public Health and Revtel Incorporated. Motion made by legislator Davis, second by legislator Tru.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 287-25, authorizing out-of-state travel, Daniel King, Deputy Director of Emergency Services. Motion made by legislator Martinez, second by legislator Handle.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 288-25, amending resolution number 488-24, appointing members to the Greene County Fire Advisory Board. Motion made by legislator Davis, second by legislator Handle.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution number 289-25, appointing member, Greene County Public Health Department Medical Professional Advisory Committee, MPAC. Motion made by legislator Tru, second by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 290-25, budget amendment, insurance recovery, Greene County Highway. Motion made by legislator Legg, second by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 291-25, budget amendment, insurance recovery, human services. Motion made by legislator Tru, second by legislator Davis.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 292-25, budget amendment, Greene County Mental Health, New York State Office of Addiction Services. Motion made by legislator Handle, second by legislators Lanudo and Tru.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Resolution number 293-25, budget amendment, Greene County Mental Health, New York State Office of Mental Health. Motion made by legislator O'Connell, second by legislator Handle.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 294-25, budget amendment and authorizing GCRA donations, spend and related documents. Motion made by legislator Handle, seconded by legislator Tru.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That's carried.
Resolution number 295-25, budget amendment, insurance recovery, Greene County Solid Waste. Motion made by legislator Davis, second by legislator Coolidge.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Carried. All the business we have for tonight, if we won't have any unfinished business, please come before the board.
Two announcements.
Announcements?
Reminder, probable final ambulatory meeting on the 25th. Not to be confused with the 5 o'clock meeting with the supervisors unrelated to ambulance, it has to do with STR. And then 6 p.m. would be the ambulance meeting itself, same place, same gas station, same thing. And then I just received notice from Columbia Memorial Hospital. They will be having their official groundbreaking ceremony Sunday, the 28th. A bit of short notice, but that's at noon to 2 p.m. And they're asking any legislators who wish to attend, let me know, and they will put you in the program or the announcement of attendees.
That's it, Freeman.
Yes, that's on Jefferson Heights. Noon to 2.
Could you have, email?
Yes. That's all I have, Chair.
Any other unfinished business? We do have a request from legislator Lanudo for a memorial adjournment.
Mr. Chairman. Good evening, everybody. Today, I'd like to take a moment to pause to honor the memory of Charlie Kirk, a prominent voice in American society and a passionate advocate for youth engagement and a man whose influence reached far beyond the podium. Charlie founded Turning Point USA at just 18 years old, transforming it from a grassroots campus initiative into a national movement that energized a generation of young conservatives. Through his media presence, public speaking, and tireless organizing, Charlie became a defining figure in modern political discourse. Last week, on Wednesday, September 10th, 2025, Charlie's life was tragically cut short when he was assassinated while speaking at Utah Valley University, doing what he had always done, engaging directly with the public, encouraging civil debate, not violence, and standing firm in his convictions. He was 31 years old. Charlie is survived by his wife, Erica, their two young children. In her words, he was the perfect husband and the perfect father. His legacy lives on not only through his family, but through the countless lives he's touched, students, colleagues, and supporters alike. Whether one agreed with his views or not, Charlie Kirk's commitment to his beliefs, his courage in the public square, and his impact on American political life are undeniable. He leaves behind a legacy of conviction, activism, and a call to engage, not retreat, from the challenges of our time. As we remember Charlie, we must also reflect on the deeper lesson his murder leaves us. Violence is never the answer to disagreement. In a time when division can feel overwhelming, we must recommit ourselves to civil discourse, mutual respect, and the peaceful exchange of ideas, even when those ideas challenge us. Charlie Kirk believed in the power of debate, the importance of standing firm in one's convictions, and the value of engaging with others. Let us honor his memory, not only by mourning his loss, but by choosing dialogue over destruction and understanding over hostility. I'd like to take a moment just to remember Charlie Kirk and reflect on the importance of civil discourse, the value of public service, and the enduring power of ideas. May he rest in peace, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Can I get a second from the rest of the board? Any others? We are adjourned. Thank you. Checks will be available Friday.